It's great to have you back, Tom. Thanks for the time today.
Thanks, Carl. Great to be here.
So the secretary says Labor Day is really the end point as to whether or not this thing gets passed or not. Do you see it as being on the rails at this point?
I'm more optimistic than not. I think it's important that we act. We don't we act now and don't delay it any further. I also agree with her that if it doesn't get done by Labor Day, it probably doesn't get done for another year. And we've seen over the last 3 years since 2019, when talk about creating better manufacturing capability in this country, the rest of the world has invested a lot more than what's been invested in the U.S. because they have the incentives and the right co-investments to make that capacity happen. We need to do that here in the U.S.
Right. I wonder, we spent a fair amount of time talking about energy security and particularly the problems that Europe is expected to have this winter, this fall, and for the next several winters, for example. Does that give the U.S. a little bit more leverage for those producers who think they might want to build something in Europe?
No, I think really it comes down to the whole economic model. It's not just the co-investments to create the capacity, it's in the operating cost. So I think this is the moment for the U.S. It's been debated now since 2019. We can't lose another year. We need to start creating an acceleration of the capacity in the U.S. Look, GF is going to continue to build in its global footprint, Singapore, U.S., and Germany. What's the difference between having a CHIPS bill or not for GF? It's for us to accelerate the investments we will make in the U.S. versus the rest of the world.
Tom, are there substantive objections or disagreements in Congress about the provisions of the act at this point, or is it your read that it's just a matter of maybe not being fast-tracked and made a priority?
No, first of all, it's a great question. I don't think anybody, both sides of the aisle, that disagrees that funding this is important. It's some of the other items that get dragged into the bill that become the big debate that slow it down. And so the cleaner they could make this bill, the more likely it is for it to pass.
And at this point, I mean, what's your best guess right now as to whether it happens and, by Labor Day, as it seems like that's the key date?
Yeah, so Labor Day is probably the latest it could be. If it doesn't get done before Congress does a recess in August, I don't think Labor Day happens either. But that's just my view. Look, I'm leaning in on this one. I'm an optimist by nature, and I would say that the likelihood is much higher that it gets done than it doesn't get done. But at the end of the day, it's the people that make these calls have to sit down, close their differences, and move forward. This is the time to act. I think that's the most important message. We can't delay any longer.
Are industry players, Tom, at this point actively gaming out scenarios in which supply from Taiwan specifically sees a major interruption, and what life would be like, what American life would be like if that happened?
Look, I think what's happened over the last 2 years, we had a technology that was kind of hidden from the general populace, right? What is a semiconductor? All of a sudden, you can't buy automobiles, you can't buy appliances. There's long lead times to get the types of life conveniences that semiconductors enable, and we all become very aware of this technology. And then we start to learn about the concentration, 70% of all foundry manufacturing in Taiwan, for example. And it starts to create a different level of awareness and concern about getting a more balanced supply chain. The very nature of GF is we operate on 3 continents. We're in Singapore, the U.S., and in Dresden, Germany. So we have a very balanced, thoughtful supply chain, and we can continue to add to our capacity in this global footprint that offsets some of this single source of failure risk of supply chains that are highly concentrated.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.